The passing the time, I thought about what to do. I can't wander around for no reason all day. I know one thing I need to do.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna find out about Asuka's information. Okay.
I need to find out more of Asuka's information. I can't let these thoughts stay in my head. I just need to ask for Yuka, right? If I do that, it might help. Yuka trusted me, so I have to trust her.
Huh.
I knocked on Fuyuka's door. Two times. And then an extra time was safe measure.
If Yuka is dead, I will riot. Just so you know, I'm not playing. Oh, the door opened. It's fine.
The door opened.
Carrie, what is it?
I have a favor to ask.
That's blunt. I kind of like that. But I'm supposed to be doing my midday check soon. Midday check? There is a moon symbol on the top right corner. It is not the middle of the day, please. Unless she's lying to me, and why would she lie to me? Oh god, what if she's trying to kill someone now?
Please, it's about Asuka's information. I need to know more about it.
Come in.
Fuyuka stepped back, leaving her door wide open for me. I entered the room, closing her door.
It's here somewhere. Give me a second.
Fuyuka searched her messy desk, picking up books and putting them back down. Some of those books looked to be from the library and the living room.
Here it is.
She held up a yellow folder. The bright colour stood out against the dark book scattered on her desk.
I'm surprised you're asking to see it. I thought you weren't ready to accept everyone here as a stranger. I guess people can surprise you sometimes.
To know, Asuka supported me. Sometimes. I'm terrified of them already. If I don't know for sure.
I understand. The thoughts consume you. Your thoughts tend to overwhelm you a lot, don't they?
Right.
Here you go. Careful not to damage it. Then again, I doubt you could hurt a fly.
If I ever killed a bug, I'd probably prepare a funeral for it. That is, if I was still a kid, of course I would never do that right now.
Hikari, I saw you playing with a globe. You can be honest about me.
Okay, dude, that's mean.
You would still do it now.
Yeah, you're right. I nervously laughed.
Well, I'm glad she did, because I just did that for just kind of fill in the silence, but then she actually did nervously laugh.
And stepped towards Fuyuka. I raised my shaking hand and took the folder. Here goes. The contents of the folder were exactly as Tia and Fuyuka had said. Printed screenshots of emails, a check written for an organization with Tia's name, form signed by Asuka. I thought I prepared myself for it. In the very back of the folder was a handwritten note. I've always wanted to be part of something like this. Both the reflection system and the sacrifice system sound awesome. Thanks for letting me do this. And thanks for the recommendation, Bito. Losing the game to the death would be the worst, but I know I can do it. I haven't suffered through that terrible school for nothing, after all. From Asuka.
Wow, he's like the delusional Danganronpa fans who want to be in a killing game. Do not be me. I'm not.
What is this?
Before you say anything, it's not forged. The handwriting of that note matches the handwriting of the signature. Well, if the same person wrote both, then it could be forged, but I get what you mean. I doubt it is forged. Somehow, Asuka knew about the sacrifice system and the death game before we came here. It'd be the one thing if they were tricked into it, but they knew.
This isn't right. This isn't right. What?
Remember what I've told you.
Strangers. Asuka is a stranger. They may have something to do with this death game, but I shouldn't feel shocked or betrayed. I didn't know them at all. I didn't know them at all. Thank you, Ryuka, for letting me see it. I know now. I know that they're not innocent. No matter how much I still want to deny it.
Don't thank me. I did nothing for you.
Shh.
I only let you see what was already there. Nothing more. That isn't a monumental task.
If you say so.
I will say I'm actually getting increasingly worried about Colette being dead, because I feel like, from the little I know about Colette, I feel like if she got a note like that, she might have actually come to Hikari for the 9. I feel like she might have gone straight to Hikari. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I just have the feeling she'd be more, what's the word, proactive, and more like, come on, let's get this done, and just want to confirm that Hikari is okay and that it was actually that the note she got was from her. Because to be fair, Maon and Colette sent a note to Hikari, and Hikari thought it could have been leading her to her death. So I feel like going to Hikari would, Colette could easily justify it because of the scene that happened in chapter 1. Anyway, I have to leave now. I'm losing time that could be spent on important things.
Of course. This time isn't important at all. Of course. Do your best, Ryuka. Everything you're doing is so super admirable. Without much more conversation, we walked out of the room together. Then we went our separate ways. I returned to my room, having nothing better to do. I flopped into my bed and stayed there for some time, deep in thought.
And now I just realized we were in Fuyuka's room, and I wish I looked at the desk more in detail just so I could see what was there. And I'm going to be looking at that room background when we get there. When I edit this episode.
I haven't seen Asuka or Toshi at all since yesterday. I haven't seen Ryu either. I can assume Ryu is still keeping his distance, like he said he would. And Asuka might be isolating themselves for their own protection. So Toshi concerns me the most. Should I try to look for him? There's a good chance he's in his room, but I'll check, just in case.
Well, is Toshi dead? Because he was my number 3 prediction for victim, which really isn't impressive. Because if my number 3 prediction is who dies, then God, if Toshi is dead, that's gonna be so unfortunate. Because off the bat, he's who I thought would be the chapter 2 victim, and after the event, he's lower to number 3 on that list. But still, I guess we'll see.
I wandered over to Toshi's door and knocked a few times. Toshi, it's me, Hikari. I don't want to bother you too much, but I hope you're doing okay. If you need anything, then let me know, I guess.
I will say the change in music really scared me. I thought, depending on whatever soundtrack that music changer, I was about to get very tense.
I know you were close to Asuka, so if you need to talk about what happened with them, I'm willing to listen. I think I understand what you're going through. If Toshi's feeling a constant back and forth between trying to care and not to care, then I definitely understand. It's not only Asuka, everyone here, I feel conflicted about. I keep questioning myself. Why do I care about them? Why do I feel betrayed? Why am I overreacting over anything any of them might say? But another part of me wants to care, wants to see them be alright. It doesn't want another tragedy. Another dice coup. More than anything, I don't want another dice coup. No answer. Either he isn't here, is asleep, or he's ignoring me on purpose. I'll check the other rooms, just in case. None to myself. I left the hallway with all the bedrooms. I was about to check one of the other rooms, but... I bumped into someone back and falling to the floor. When I looked at who it was...
Is it Asuka? Yeah.
Asuka.
Oh, God damn it. Did I? I'll help you up. Are you okay?
Normally I would have taken their hand, but I was shaken too badly. I was stuck. I could barely piece together my thoughts.
Wait, what's with your breathing? Damn it, did I hurt you? Can you say anything? Do I need to get someone from the infirmary? Or, fuck, how do I do this? Just do something. You're worrying the hell out of me.
My breathing was heavy. My anxiety is so my catching up to my body, just shaking my head. I eventually took my hands. With a sigh of relief, they helped me up.
Are you alright?
my mouth. It's hard to... My brain was still heavy. My entire body felt like ice was creeping up my skin, keeping me frozen. I didn't know why I was reacting like this. Yesterday morning, I was able to be next to Asuka without being like this. What's changed? Was it the information Dia had on them? Was it the suddenness bumping into them? What was it? Why am I reacting like this?
Is it hard to breathe? God damn it. I did do something, didn't I? Shit.
No, one second. I forced myself to take a few deep breaths. Although my breathing didn't completely return to normal, talking became a little easier. I can't talk to you. I'm too scared to.
Wow. Okay, well, I kind of wish you were having an asthma attack, because now I just feel like shit. I know they wouldn't say that, but I just don't know. Such a script bed.
Asuka stayed silent. They took a deep breath.
At least you're not hurt, right? You're only anxious or scared or whatever, right?
I nodded.
Good. That's what matters.
They're not even mad. I would be.
Well, they are probably upset, but being mad and lashing it out would just make it worse for them. I think they know that.
Why are you out here? I thought you'd be staying in your room for safety.
Yes, that was my initial plan, but staying in the same place all day leads to a lot of thinking, you know?
Yeah.
The thinking that led me to, consider some stuff. Even if I hate our fucking guts sometimes, the best bet to clear my name is to talk to Fuyuka. So I came out here to look for her, to ask what she saw, talk about stuff in a calm way. Or as calm as somebody like me could fucking be. I am actually very scared we're going to find Toshi dead, I'm going to be honest, because if Asuka spent all the time in his room yesterday and earlier today, then I am very worried that we are going to find Toshi and they're going to feel responsible because they didn't go and look for him. Oh god.
This doesn't make any sense. This isn't something Asuka would do. Didn't you not trust her? Well, why trust whatever she says now?
The hell? I still don't trust that bitch. But, god damn it, trying to argue with her would make everything worse for me now. I can't keep being this fucking reckless. Even if I can't trust her, I know she can influence people. If I can get her to trust that I'm not the fucking traitor or whatever, then it's possible that things can get better for me.
See, good luck. What I read before meant that Asuka knew all this was going to happen. I doubt there's a chance for their name to be cleared. But I trust Fuyuka. If there's anything that can be done, she can do it. Nothing will happen to Asuka. Asuka will be fine.
Thanks. See you later, Hikari. And what I said to you before still stands, alright? I don't know how you've been the past day, but I bet the motive's still shaking you somehow. I'll be here for you if you need me.
What they said before. They must be talking about yesterday morning. I nodded feebly. Asuka nodded back and started to walk away. Should I have mentioned that I was looking for Toshi? Would they know anything about where he is? No. I'll try to find Toshi tomorrow. Instead, I need to rest before I meet up with Kolette about his secret. It's going to be okay, Hikari. It has to be okay. You can't be scared. You can't be weak. You can't be like yourself. Be like anybody else. I decided to return to my room and take a short nap.
And while we are taking a short nap, I'm not going to end it. Well, oh god, the tense music, is something going to happen now? Oh god, we're going to find everybody. What I was going to say is, I am well aware that we have gone overtime, and this might be split into 2 episodes, considering how long it goes on for. I do want to get to the dead body, because I do want to get to the body discovery, because I do think we are very close.
Next thing I knew, I was woken up by a series of loud, consistent knocks.
Is that Kolette?
Looking at the wall clock in my room, my suspicions were confirmed. It was time. I opened my door.
Oh, Petals! You took so long. I thought you'd become one with my realm. Not in the mood for it, huh? I understand. Anyway, you should know why I'm here. I brought Maon. Yeah, I thought it would be Maon.
I'm the best fucking bodyguard you'll ever see in this place. No wonder you decided to bring me.
I am a little scared that Maon would help Colette do something to me. I'll be honest, considering how close they are and how they know each other. Well, quote unquote, know each other from before the game, but you know what? It's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
You sure it's not because you're friends?
What? Friends with this piece of shit? This bottom of the hill? This isn't a rush?
Ah, you used my nickname. I was Sweet Cherry.
Shut up, gremlin.
Before this devolves into a one-sided argument, can we start talking about what I found?
Yep. Come on, Cherry. Hold in your hurricane until we're out of here. Once we are, you can unleash any and all insults and threats and lovable remarks.
Whatever.
This is gonna go well. With a half-hearted laugh, I led the two of them inside my room before shutting the door. I want to double-check. Are you sure you want Maon to know whatever I found, Kolette?
Yep, I'm fine with it. Besides, my omniscience divulged some of Cherry's interesting facts yesterday morning. Oh, so you... Cherry. That's Maon, so you got Maon's folder. I have enough info to info and blackmail the file post office. Wonder what lucky mortal might have her tale sent to them.
If you dare tell a single dumb person, I'm gonna murder you myself, you useless cretin.
Oh, you challenge the Queen of the Underworld. I'd be happy to partake in a challenge against you, my dear servant. If you're willing to risk your soul belonging to me, once you lose.
Once I lose, oh, don't delude yourself into thinking your scrawny arms can even land a single hit on me. You know what? I challenge you to a fight, gremlin. I already have an awesome fucking idea that I can't lose it.
Well, you lost to Asuka, so I don't know what chance you have against Colette. Though, to be fair, Asuka is a basketball player, so I guess they do have some athleticness to them. So never mind, maybe you can beat Colette, who knows? Oh, I waited this moment for all my 9 lives. The feline of fables will tell the tale of this battle for centuries to come.
Honestly, I feel like we have kind of forgotten the whole point of me being here. I kind of just want to tell Celeste. Why did I say Celeste? I want to tell you, Colette, your terrible backstory, and then just get it all over with, please.
You better, because my epic idea is...
Would you two rather do this later? You and Maon seem pretty busy with each other.
Ah, my apologies, mortal. My servant and I will resume our trials and tribulations at a later time. Anyways, what kind of info did you get? I have a pretty good guess as to what it might be.
Right. Give me a second. I turned back and shuffled through where I hid the folder. After some time, I was able to find it. Turned it back to Colette. I opened up the folder and showed it a picture of what I assumed was her. I got this information about you. Or about Kuki Hinora, I guess. I, assumed it was you.
Yep, there it is. Knew it. I was pretty sure somebody would find out in time, not as a motive. It's not that big of a secret, if I'm being honest. Pretty embarrassing, but most of my gang knows about that. It's older stuff.
Dyed hair? A fake name? Damn it, you hypocrite!
Hypocrite?
Don't fucking tease me about dyed hair and a fake scarf. You have an even worse brother than you, gremlin.
Well, that's certainly interesting. Who better to call you out than a divine being who has experience with such fabrications and deceptions?
Shut up.
Wait a second. I'm so concerned. One of these articles mention forged documents of crimes. What kind of crimes? What forged documents? Why are you hiding who you were?
Okay, well, that is that is a terrifying CG. That actually really scares me. For the first two questions, the forged documents relating to who I was, I kind of tried to run from it, you know? And for the crimes, it was a string of robberies and vandalism in town. I wasn't connected to it, but it was the time that made him suspect me. If somebody discovered my identity any other month, that article wouldn't exist. As for the why, it's a very, very long story, Hikari. I can listen. Not right now. It's something that's hard to talk about. It's even hard to say the name Kuki, because I am not Kuki. I'd rather be anything but Kuki. And once we get out of here, I'll tell you more. A divine can't give false promises to their adored subjects, so you can hold me to it. Okay.
Demus, you won't even tell me?
Not even you, Cherry.
Lame. Oh god, you're so lame. You wouldn't believe I'd hold you to a gremlin. I won't fucking let you forget it.
I know you won't.
Thanks for elaboration, Kolette. Even if you can't explain much, I still appreciate it. I didn't want to suspect you of anything. Whoever this Kuki is, I only want to know you as Kolette.
You do?
Obviously, a lot of the people change names and change how they look. Even if they had a different name and appearance before, I still see you as the Kolette I know and love.
Wow, love is a strong word for someone you've known for 10 days, but yeah.
Yep. Either way, you're still a little terror I'm ready to throw into a trash can every second of the day.
Of course. A divine's prior form doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, does it?
I guess not. I'm happy you were able to clear up one point of paranoia at least.
A point of paranoia? Is something wrong, Petals?
Fine. Glad your information wasn't as bad as I thought at first. The motive doesn't bother me now. But that doesn't eliminate the other 10,000 things going through my head at the current moment. Ryu isolating himself and giving me that knife. Asuka possibly being responsible for everything. Kazuyuki and Toshi's recent conflicts with Asuka. Chiyuki putting too much pressure on herself. Iggy's potential path of violence. Senusuke's insisting on not caring about his own life. All these little things I notice always swarm inside my head. They keep getting bigger and bigger and never leave. They're like annoying flies, buzzing around inside my brain. I want these thoughts to shut up. I want to stop overreacting. I can't even do that. Why am I so pathetic?
It doesn't bother you? You're fine? Are you kidding me?
Huh?
That's exactly what she insisted, Hikari. Right before she decided to go and kill somebody. Oh, Mayume. I thought she was like just kind of released some charm from her. I was like, wow, that was a bit sudden, but oh no, Mayume. Okay, I see.
Is she talking about Jaime?
Don't fool yourself, Petals. Please. Please. Don't fool yourself, Petals. Please. What's really happening in your head?
I'm not doing this. I am not doing this. I'm not like Jaime. I didn't take his life. I didn't. I'm trying to be strong, trying not to react. You don't know anything, Flesh. You don't know me. You're just a stranger. Please leave.
The hell? She's concerned. We can't leave you like this. Damn it, it's obvious how you're.
Leave!
Come on, Cherry. Let's do what she says.
Whatever.
Flicks here. Whatever.
Whatever. Lame.
I hope you feel better soon, Petals.
With those last words, they left. They don't know me. I'm not like her. I am not responsible for his death. I can't be responsible. I don't want to be responsible.
It's very interesting because this is usually kind of dialogue that'd be when someone is in denial about something, but it sound from the way she's saying it, she thinks that she is responsible and she's in denial that she is responsible, even though she well. Now, when you think about it, if she didn't run off, if she wasn't so brazen, Daisuke wouldn't have died. But it still isn't her fault. She's not responsible for it.
I don't want to be at fault anymore. I don't want everything to be my fault anymore. I'm sick and tired of it always being my fault. I need to stop being like this. I need to not overreact. I need to not be weak. I need to stop considering everyone here to be more than strangers. I'm stuck in this place with a bunch of strangers. I don't care about them. I don't care about them. I don't care. I shouldn't care about other strangers, whether they live or die. I shouldn't care if I'm upset or if they upset me. We're just strangers. They're just. I went to my TV stand and opened one of the drawers. There's a knife. I don't need to use this. I don't need to hurt anybody. I'm not going to be at fault again. They're all just strangers. I shouldn't be so scared of a bunch of stupid strangers. I'm not going to be a victim to them. I'm not. I'm not going to be to anything of them. They shouldn't be given anything to me. Stop caring, stop caring, stop caring. Stop being like this. I pushed my head on the counter of the TV stand. Before I knew it, I fell asleep.
Well, that is uncomfortable. Wow, falling asleep on the TV then. I wonder if there's not going to be a dear dream because you're not in your bed, or if that's going to happen. Is there a dear dream? Oh, there is a dear dream.
It's getting to you, isn't it?
Wow, what was the giveaway? The fact that I grabbed a knife, had a panic attack, grabbed a knife from the TV stand, fell asleep while lying on a TV stand. Who even does that? Who lies asleep? Like I imagined her to be kneeling down, head on the TV stand, legs going out, like in a Z. Her body is in the shape of a Z right now while she's asleep. Like, what was the giveaway, Dia? Please tell me.
I can't let this happen. I need to do something. I need to. I have an idea. I need to make an adjustment as to who's going to get your information. If what I know of him remains consistent, then. Please have this work. Even if I get caught, it needs to work.
I him. Who are our options? We need. They're adjusting who's getting the information. So let's see. Who are our options? We have Asuka's not a him. Colette's not a him. So who we have? Daisuke's dead. We have Ryu, Seinosuke, Toshi, Iki, and Kazuki. We know Kazuki got information. We know Seinosuke got information. Which leaves Iki, Toshi, and Ryu. If what I know about him is still consistent, I wonder if that's Toshi then? That's my best guess, considering Toshi's about heroic. I want to find the truth. Well, not the truth, but be a warrior and a hero. I think that's who's going to get our information.
I woke up, but I didn't open my eyes. Lots of these stupid dreams. Why do I keep dreaming about Dia?
Now, and that is still very confusing. I'm not really sure what that is about. Clearly, Dia's connecting to us somehow every night, and somehow they're choosing to connect to us. Does that mean we're the traitor? Now that I think about it, we're the traitor in the killing game, and Dia is trying to help us stop it. I wonder. For some reason, that thought never crossed my mind, even though I feel like for most people, and probably with me, that thought should have come to me sooner than it already had. Than it has. I guess that is a theory. If we are the traitor, because I would explain why Dia is so close to us. And we don't remember being the traitor because Asuka, they don't remember signing those documents or helping make the killing game. So if they didn't remember that, we might not remember being the traitor. Interesting.
And why are they sometimes relevant to things that haven't happened yet? I finally opened my eyes. I fell asleep with my head on the TV cabinet. What happened last night? That's right. Colette said something about Mayme, and then I freaked out or whatever. But why can I barely remember beyond that? Uh, I tried to stand up, but I was immediately hit with a sudden dizziness and excruciating pain. Why does my head hurt so much? It hasn't hurt this much since I woke up here. Maybe it's because of sleeping in a weird place? That might be it.
Well, as far as we know, this is the first time that DM modified something greatly. So maybe modifying something. Maybe we are in a virtual world and changing the settings so quickly gave everyone a weird headache because of everything something that's changed in a quote unquote virtual world. Or another thirst. Oh, Hikari, the little me's inside my head have finally gone through the arson. Your brain is burning as we speak.
What time is it? I stared at the clock. Right. The poetry meetings didn't have a set time, but this was way later than the normal time we started sharing. I don't want to miss it again. I'll write 2 posts for tomorrow for sure. That'll make up for it, right? I hope so. After getting ready as fast as I could, ignoring the pain in my head, I rushed to my door, but as I was about to open it, a note? I picked it up and unfolded it. I got your information a few minutes ago. I don't want to assume anything, so I want to talk to you tonight. Come over whenever, but around 7 or 8 tonight work best. It's from Ryu.
Okay, so Ryu was the other option. That makes sense. Well, I didn't think it would be Iki, but Ryu was always an option. So yeah, I'm not too surprised it'd be Ryu. What is it with these people and scheduling it for like 12 hours from now?
What kind of information did he get? Is it something bad? I can't think about the month now. I need to get to the ash room. I ran to the ash room as fast as I could, and when I walked in,
Okay, that scared me. That scared me a lot. I thought there was gonna be a dead body. Okay. Well, what is this? Your turn, Kara. I look forward to. Oh, Cherry Blossom, there you are.
so sorry for being so let me catch my vision. Are you alright, Carrie? Did something happen? You don't look too well.
Let me guess. You had a tough night last night and needed the extra rest today.
Maybe something like that. Oh, something happened? That's good at least. Now I can smile again. Even if you overslept, I'm still very happy that you came here in the end. You were right in time to hear my poem too.
Tsunami and I already finished up our poems, but Kahara's poem was the best of all, so you didn't miss out on much. And looks like your theory about seeing Kahara's poem this time was correct, Owla. Oh, how interesting. Also, Sainusuke looking at me like this gives me weird feelings. I'm not sure. This is a weird face. This is a weird posture. This is a weird pose. What are we doing, Sainusuke? Yeah, I agree. Your poetry sucks. Oh, cruel.
I'm glad. Okay, give me I need a minute of this right now. Okay, I at least get to listen to Iki's. I wasn't able to prepare a poem today, but I'll try my best to do double the poems tomorrow. I look forward to them. Here is mine.
Here we go.
Ripples in the puddles distort the sky above me, reflecting it and dissecting it in just a single moment, as if the sky was just a plethora of scattered colours on a canvas. And then my foot drops onto the puddle to scatter the colours into a muddy, lifeless brown, and leave it with nothing but what used to be something of a memory. But when I look back upon the puddle that had drenched my boots, I see a puddle spilled upon the shades of cool crimson, and I realize my boot was stained with the exact same colour. My yellow raincoat might look orange in the rainstorm. My blue scarf takes a shade of vivid violet, and my white gloves may look pink when reflecting the puddles not made of blood. A wonderful collage of colours was what I meant to become, questioning and changing and wondering if it was all a facade, or maybe the facade was the reason all along.
Ooh, I like it. I'm guessing it's having pure intentions, trying to go somewhere, but then on your way through the pure intention of pure color, You guys covered in crimson blood and your actions are shaded with a terrible past. I really like this one. It's neat.
Wow, that one goes dark fast. Was it too dreary? I had questioned if it might be, but no, it's a good thing. I like how all your poems catch me off guard like that. A lot of them have common themes with paint, canvases, and blood, yes, but they all manage to be unique and full of their own appeal.
I agree. I love anything you make, Kara. Don't even think about it. I'm always looking forward to what magnificent twist you'll put in our heads next time, Kahara. Yeah, I guess those two are right. They are pretty cool.
See? You even got approval from the cold, crashing ocean.
Please don't tell me you're going to adopt that tsunami nickname too. Too late. Rosebud is part of the Ultimate Nickname Club.
I take it back.
Oh, the only other potential member insists I'm a orange.
Russian orange? With the fruit relation, I already know who you're referring to. The camera will pan over to Maon whenever she enters the scene, I suppose.
One of these days, may cherry on top see how awesome my nicknames are.
I suppose you three might be right about my poetry. This one was actually inspired by somebody here. To be specific, with the themes of rain and clothing items associated with it. Kazuyuki started making me some gloves yesterday, and it inspired me a bit. It seems he actually took your suggestion, Ikari.
Oh, Kazu didn't mention that a bit before to me. I'm going to be his next victim pretty soon. Maybe even tonight. Oh. Wait. What the hell are you talking about? Did I miss something?
Oh, I suggested that Kazuyuki try to get closer to others by challenging himself to make things for them.
Oh, so you preyed on his insistence to work on his creative projects. Nice strategy. Didn't know you could be so manipulative.
It was manipulative, was it?
Well, it was manipulative, but you got a good intention, so, you know. Nah, I'm kidding with you. If anything, you'd be the one to be manipulated. I wonder if you've already been fooled into this part of somebody's murder plan. Doesn't seem too unlikely. You'd be a perfect accomplice, scapegoat, and victim all in one, huh? Convenient.
I haven't. I would know if I was. I would know, right? I would know if somebody tried to do that with me. But to change the topic, he brought up something else instead. Tsubaki's words still haunted my thoughts, but I pushed them aside while we talked. After some time, we ended the mission and I returned to my room. What should I do?
Okay, well, this is interesting. I do think this chapter is getting a bit too long now. Like, I don't think we could have cut some of these free times out. Honestly, I actually do like some of the scenes. I don't think any of the scenes here are redundant, and I've actually enjoyed most of them. But I do feel like we could have cut some of the free time events. Like, what is this? This is like the 10th or 11th free time event. I do not think we need 10 or 11 free time events in the one chapter. I'm gonna be honest. It is a bit much. But with that said, I am gonna hang out with Tsubaki. And I'm gonna end the recording session now, just because I think we're forever away from the media. I'm not sure when we're going to get to it, and I'm not taking any chances. But I'm not sure if this is going to be the end of the video for you guys, because I know I've been going for a while. I'm not sure how long this while has been. It might be perfect for a 2-episode. And this might, I don't even know. Whatever. If this isn't the end of the episode, just ignore what I'm talking about. Or maybe I'll cut this out, I don't know. But if this is the end of the episode, it's definitely going to be at the end of the second episode of this recording session, because there's no way this whole thing is going into one. But with that said, well, no, I'm going to talk about more stuff. I do think the sense of dread has kind of been lost on me, because at the night 9, with the scene with Iki, with the motor just being revealed, with Asuka going crazy, not crazy, but with Asuka being aggressive at the morning mission, with the Kolette and Seinosuke, with all that, I was so tense. I was like, oh my god, what's going to happen? I was really in it. I was actually really invested. But over the last day, it's kind of been lost on me. I did enjoy the scene with Kolette. and Maon. I really enjoyed it. I really like what we learned about Colette, and a part of me still wondering, I wonder if this is still being true. I trust Colette, so I think it is, but I feel like the sense of tension and dread has kind of been lost to me. I feel like we've just gone. It's been going on for so long. It hasn't been going on for long. It's only day 3 of the motive, but like I've lost it. So when a body does come, it's like, oh yeah, finally we got there. I do feel like if we went in with Sainosuke and we said Colette, we'd met up with Colette, we talked with Sainosuke, blah 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 blah, and then we had that scene, and then in the morning there was a body. I think I would be a lot more invested in the story and the murder because I would still have that sense of tension as to like, oh, what's gonna happen? I'm so scared, like, oh. But I don't really have that anymore due to how long it's been going. So I was like, I see that the daily life. I still think we still haven't gone as long as chapter 1 daily life, but I still think it's a bit much. And with the free time events, whenever either if this is not the end of the episode, this is going to be like the middle of episode rant. We are going to be hanging out with Tsubaki next, just because I can finish her. Then I can say, okay, I finished her, then I finished Siniskas and Tsubaki, and then I can do whatever I want for chapter 3. But looking at everyone here, I enjoyed what I said. I do think it's a little odd because I feel like some of the issues that are some of the mental issues that Hikari has towards Sainosuke and his want to die. I feel like some of that gets resolved by his free time events, and not even that. The idea that the reason why he acts so reckless is because he doesn't really have much of a will to live, or he doesn't have much thoughts of survival. That got brought up in his free time events, but then also got brought up in the main story. So I do think it's a little odd to have such an issue be brought up in the free time events, only to be then brought up in the story. And when I wouldn't say you resolve them with Sainosuke, but clearly he was blushing at you. He likes you. You two both trust each other. You two both want each other to live. You both want the best for each other by the end of the free time events. At least that's what I read from it. So having Hikari so worry about him, despite the potentiality of going through those free time events, is a bit like, it's a bit jarring for me to see that, because especially just doing Sainosuke's last free time event and finally feel as if your bond is unbreakable now, you could go on those events together, only for later that night for her to be like, Sainosuke's will to live is concerning me. I wouldn't say his will to live is completely like there now just because we were close to her, but I feel like it's a bit jarring for her to be worrying about it that much. That being one of the things she brought up. But yeah, yeah. For my victim prediction, I'm still between Iki, Toshi, and Colette. The fact that we finally got to talk to Colette, it makes me think, I'm not sure she's going to be the victim. But then I was thinking more about meta reasonings, and Colette had that reasoning with Chiyuki. And it was kind of a random character, to be honest. I know that Colette was always a good person, but I thought it was always random for Colette to be the one to help you take down Chiyuki and dispel her doubts in the trial. So if we want to be meta, then that would make her more likely to be the victim. But then I do feel like Iki and Toshi would both be interesting candidates. But yeah, if I had to rank them, I would say 1 Colette, 2 Iki, 3 Toshi. Those are who I think the victim will be. And for the killer, honestly, I don't think it's going to be Asuka, and I don't think it's going to be Kazuyuki. I don't think it'll be Sabaki. I could see it being Shinsuke. I don't think it will be. I think he wants to see how this progresses, but I don't think it's going to be Shinsuke. I don't think Ryu. I don't think Fuyuka. I don't think me. I don't think Toshi is going to murder. Well, I retract that. I don't think it's Ryu. No. Maon is someone who I could see murdering, but from what I've seen in this chapter, I don't think it will be her. I think it'll be a bit odd for her to be the one to murder. I don't think it's going to be Chiyuki. I don't think she's going to betray the group yet. I think it'll be quite an odd choice. And I don't think Colette's going to murder. I don't think Asuka's going to murder. No, maybe. No, we're dead. No. Honestly, I could see Iki murdering as well. Iki murdering is something I could see happening. So for the victims, 1 Colette, 2 Iki, 3 Toshi. For the murderers, 1 Iki, 2 Toshi, 3 Maon. So basically, my victim and murder suspicionless are the exact same, but take Colette out, push Iki and Toshi up, and put Maon at 3rd place for the killers. And yeah, but yeah, okay. Well, if this is the end of the episode, then bye-bye. But if it's not, then I guess we're gonna go on. And this will be edited so cleanly you won't even notice anything.